The old house stood on a hill overlooking the town, its windows like vacant eyes staring into the night. Locals whispered stories of the family who had lived there, a family who had vanished without a trace one stormy October night. Sarah, a thrill-seeking college student, decided it would be the perfect place to spend Halloween. She gathered a group of friends, and armed with flashlights and a healthy dose of skepticism, they made their way up the overgrown path to the house. The front door creaked open as if inviting them in. Dust motes danced in the moonlight that filtered through the grimy windows. As they explored the house, a chill settled over them, despite the layers of clothing they wore. The air was heavy with the scent of decay and something else, something indefinable that made the hairs on the back of their necks stand on end. In the living room, they found an old leather-bound book lying open on a table. Its pages were filled with strange symbols and unsettling drawings. As Sarah flipped through the book, a cold gust of wind swept through the room, extinguishing their flashlights. Panic set in as they fumbled for their phones, their screens illuminating the room with an eerie glow. Shadows danced in the corners of their eyes, and they could hear whispers echoing through the house. Suddenly, the floorboards beneath them began to creak, and the temperature dropped dramatically. A voice, raspy and ancient, filled the room. "You shouldn't have come here," it hissed. The friends huddled together, their hearts pounding in their chests. They tried to run, but the doors and windows slammed shut, trapping them inside. The voice grew louder, closer, and the shadows began to take shape. One by one, Sarah's friends were pulled into the darkness, their screams echoing through the house before being abruptly silenced. Sarah was the last one left, paralyzed with fear. The voice whispered in her ear, "You're next." She closed her eyes, bracing herself for the inevitable. But then, silence. She opened her eyes, and the house was empty. The doors and windows were open, and the sun was beginning to rise. Sarah stumbled out of the house, never looking back. She tried to tell people what had happened, but they dismissed it as a nightmare, a product of her overactive imagination.